is chewing in the background. I have a little exercise for you that involves chocolate. If you feel safe around this food, then maybe give it a go. But if you don't, then keep it in mind for the future. But when it comes to nutrition, we too often focus and rely on external messaging in terms of what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, when to stop, and things like that. And while that's all well and good, we love a good guideline and recommendation, especially if it's science-based. Only we really know how much food we need and what food makes us feel our best, right? But it takes time to reconnect with our bodies if that's something that we haven't been paying attention to in the future, and we maybe didn't really trust ourselves. So I think instead of even trying to force yourself to listen to hunger and fullness cues, which might be very silent and you might not be hearing them yet, is to focus on how much you're actually enjoying this. So what I mean by that is when you have one square, it will probably taste amazing. When you have two squares, it will still taste so great. When you have three squares, it will, it's chocolate, it's still nice. But when you have four squares, maybe you'll start to feel that it tastes very average. And this is normal because we get saturated with the taste, and it no longer tastes as good as it did before, right? So the more of this you eat, you go from it tastes amazing to actually I feel sick, I can't even look at this anymore. And just the four squares that I mentioned, that is just an example. For you, it might be completely different. You might have 8 squares or 16 squares or maybe 2 squares. This is completely judgment-free zone, and it's completely individual, and it will also vary according to many factors. One thing I would recommend though is to have this after a balanced meal. You will probably eat a lot more of this if you have it, on an empty stomach when you're hungry, right? So you wouldn't really be able to judge as well in terms of how many squares it takes for you to feel satisfied and for the food to actually not be as appealing anymore. So let me know if you try it. I find that to be quite a good thing to focus on as you're learning to or relearning to listen to your hunger and fullness cues. And yeah, follow for more strategies to overcome overeating.